I wanted to do a kind of a how-to video here on how to fill one of these batteries when you get it from the from your shipment here. I figured I was just going to go ahead and do it, and then I'm like, you know what, I might as well make a video about it in case anyone else is kind of doesn't know how to read instructions or is trying to jump into it quick. So let's get down to it. Basically, these power sport batteries or motorcycle batteries sold here have these cells basically, and when they come shipped, it comes with the acid separate from the actual battery. So you have to go ahead and fill it yourself, and it's got these little cells here. So this one in particular has 6 cells, and when it's assembled out of the box, it has these caps in them like that. What you want to do at first here is pull your acid out, make sure you have a clean workspace, and it's going to come with a little rubber tube here. So what you do is there's a little nipple on here. You cut this little plastic nipple off to open it up, and then you use this tube and you carefully fill each one of these cells to the upper level that's actually shown here on the battery. So if you look, I kind of got some light behind this one, and you'll see how that left cell, see this left side here, how you can see the lines, kind of a dark area, that one is filled. So you basically kind of go through one by one and fill them up. So remember that this is battery acid, so if you're not comfortable working or you haven't done this before, wear a pair of gloves that are acid resistant. You don't want to get this crap on your skin. It'll burn the hell out of you. So without further ado, I'm going to kind of just show you here. This is a breather cap. This basically just allows the bottle to breathe as you're pumping it in so it doesn't go everywhere, but I just kind of angle it down. You just kind of want to kind of stick the tube in there, and it'll kind of hold itself in there. So basically, I'm going to just kind of tip this up ever so slightly, and you'll see the acid kind of go in. And then let's watch it here at the bottom. See how it's filling? I'm going to go slow, and it kind of retracts some out of it as you fill. You can kind of see it going down. And all I'm doing is really just squeezing the bottle here, and I'm watching that line. And right as I get to the top here, it'll just be a couple of short squeezes until right there. Perfect. So that's going to be the next cell that's full. And you're going to just kind of go through this one by one until obviously all of them are full, and then replace your caps. And you want to go ahead and throw a charge on the battery. So I just wanted to kind of demonstrate that. Just be real careful when you're working with acid. I can't stress enough the importance of how bad this crap burns your skin when you get it on there. It's not fun. And have a good charger ready to go too. Those trickle chargers take a little time. I got a little bit better charger. Let me see if I can't show it to you here. A Pro Series charger, DSR charger, that has a lot of capabilities to it. It can charge small batteries. It can charge larger batteries. It gives it a hefty amount of amps. I believe it'll charge up to 40 amps as long as the battery can take it. This one's actually connected to the existing battery that came out of this bobber, and you'll see here voltage is 9.9, way too low to start it. Battery percentage is at 9%. It's just, it won't stay strong. It's got enough acid and electrolyte in there, but it's just I think it's just gone. So you can actually set it on small battery here, tell it to give it a charge, and then in a second the fan will kick on, and it'll proceed to charge the battery up. But the problem lies in that this battery just won't hold a charge, or if you load it up, meaning you try to throw it on the actual bike and try to crank the bike, it'll crank it 2 times and the battery's completely flat. So anyways guys, you're going to want to throw your battery on one of these type of chargers, or a trickle charger if you got extra time. It'll throw 2 amps at it all night and get you charged up too. So hope this helps anyone out. Later. Once your battery is totally filled, you're going to have an empty container of acid. Everything's going to be on the upper level lines. And I want to notate a couple of things here. You'll observe as you're filling this up and you put your hands on the sides of it, it's going to get warm. This is just a natural reaction when the acid actually gets into the battery. So what you want to actually make sure you do is let the battery sit at least an hour, hour and a half before you go starting to stick it onto the charger. And even though my charger over there is really powerful, you always want to make sure you charge no less than like 2.5 amps. Try to keep it at like a 2 amp setting, and just let it run. it kind of got ahead of the game in my last clip when I'm talking about batteries, because most of the time over here working on cars. But you want to make sure you charge at only 2 amp. The instruction manual actually says that, and I wanted to notate that because it's an important thing, because if you think about it, you can damage the life of the battery if you start really trying to flood it with a lot of electricity at one time. And kind of monitor it as you charge it and see if it gets hot. If it gets a little too hot, turn it off the charge or let it kind of cool down, kind of let it rock and roll a little bit, and then put it back on. So yeah, guys, that's your Power Sport battery in a nutshell. I hope this helped anyone out that's trying to figure out, how do I do this and everything else. Just fill them up to the upper levels, let it cool, charge it, make sure it's good to go, make sure you got good voltage, throw it in your bike, and enjoy your day. So, all right, see ya.